Round one.
Round one.
A touch of glove. Chadley starting early, taking control. Taking control of the center early.
Yep. I really like the way that Chadley's using that lead hand to make some reads and find his distance.
Feints being thrown.
Good sprawl by Chadley. Heavy hips right now, trying to make sure that Giancarlo can't pop right back up. But right now, Giancarlo doing the right thing, trying to address the hand. There you go.
Chadley using some strength to stay up on top there.
Yeah, right now Chadley's in the half guard, and he's in a very good position because he has that underhook on the far side, so that prevents Giancarlo from being able to wrestle up here.
Chadley, from this half guard position, throwing some ground and pound, and honestly, Christian, that was my favorite position to throw ground and pound from. A lot of power can be generated, and still, it makes it hard for the bottom opponent to move out.
Yeah, you know, you still have one leg trapped, and I think in MMA that is probably one of the best positions to do damage in. But right now, whoever hands their hands inside, especially in the guard, usually ends up winning the battle.
Oh, we see a submission attempt, and he might have this.
Arm bar by Giancarlo, but Chadley trying to shake his arm out here.
Looks like he lost control of that wrist, and that arm bar might be gone. Back into full guard, and Chadley still staying on top. Good awareness from Chadley. That could have been a dangerous situation there for him.
Yep, good job by Chadley framing on the face, trying to create some space, making it harder for Giancarlo to use his guard here.
Giancarlo looks like he's comfortable on his back, throwing up some submission attempts.
Yeah, I would just like to see him, you know, mix up the submission attempts and mix up the attempts of trying to get back up. You don't want to be stuck on, but right now,
throwing some ground and pound from the bottom.
Oh, he's throwing some heat on those. See, this I'm not a fan of, though. That body triangle on the guard just locks you in here in this position, and when you're in this position, you're losing. But right now, Chadley's just doing a good job, you know, being able to ride on top and defend these submission attempts of Giancarlo and doing some damage with his own ground and pound.
Pause.
Chadley definitely left the baby oil at home. You know, I see Giancarlo really trying to shoot for these arm bars, but you have to be able to know when the round is ending or when it's close. Oh, they're standing them back up. That's a very interesting choice. I felt like both guys are pretty active on the ground.
Ref saw enough of that. Back to the feet they go.
Yeah. Oh, Giancarlo throwing some heat when they stand back up. Oh, big takedown to finish the round. I came to play. Here we go at round two, though.
Some
Both
front
guys,
kicks, back and forth.
Both guys trading kicks right now.
Oh, that looked like an illegal blow there from Chadley. Christian, remind us, is that kick to the thigh legal in the amateurs?
They don't want no linear kicks, especially in the amateurs. So that was what I was made aware when I was at the rules meeting, kind of hearing what they were saying, and that's one of the strikes they're trying to avoid.
Good jab there by Giancarlo.
Yeah.
A little out of range, but the technique behind it.
Oh, big
looping.
hook.
Yeah, used it off of that jab that just landed. Some striking technique going here from Giancarlo.
Nice inside leg kick by Chadley. Measured approach by both guys to start this second round. Big hook. Oh. We're back here in the clinch. Good job by Chadley, driving his forehead into Giancarlo.
Yeah, Chadley definitely got the control time memo and is using every opportunity he can to be in control of this fight. But Giancarlo not taking no for an answer. He's throwing some big looping shots, but again, it...
Yeah. You know, Giancarlo tried to go for a judo throw there, and it ended up putting him on the bottom. You know, sometimes some of these judo throws can be a high risk, high reward, and in this case, it was a high risk because it put Chadley right now here in the full mount position.
Yeah, a lot of times when you do that hip overthrow with no hips and all arms, you're the one that ends up being on your back.
Chadley doing a good job controlling here in this full mount position.
This is not a position Giancarlo wants to be in. Chadley looks strong. He still has energy.
Big shots by Chadley. He is making this position count right now. But Giancarlo trying to get his legs in the mix.